All right, less than a minute.
This is Cape Coral Talk Radio. And now, broadcasting live from Hooked Island Grill in the heart of downtown Cape Coral, here are the hosts of Cape Coral Talk Radio, Kim and Ed Ryan.
Thank you. Thank you all very much for coming to Hooked Island Grill for our latest episode of Cape Coral Talk Radio. If you're sitting at the bar and you have no idea what's going on behind you, we do a show here every Friday night at 5 o'clock, and we interview different people in the community. And tonight is a no politics weekend, so if you're interested in hearing about politics, you won't hear it here for the next hour. We have we have a great lineup of guests, a lot of great stuff going on in the community.
You're a little loud.
And am I too loud for you guys? Thank you very much. My wife says,
Are you sure?
You're a little loud,
He's
but
too loud for me, but that's just regular.
Yeah.
That's just 31 years of marriage.
Tomorrow is a giant day here in Cape Coral, the Festival of Lights, and we're looking forward to talking to somebody.
Holiday lights.
Holiday of Lights, Festival of Lights.
Right. All right.
And we're looking forward to having somebody from the chamber come on and tell us a little bit more about that. We'll have our tent set up tomorrow night from 4 to 7. Well, from 4 until they kick us out, but we have a bunch of interviews lined up. And there is one story I need to tell you before we introduce our first guest.
Should I hold my breath?
We have a puppy. Speaking of the animal shelter, the folks from the animal shelter are here. We have a puppy that I rescued from Guardians of Florida.
Go far. Mm-hmm.
Go far. And the puppy likes to chew on things.
Oh, my God.
So one of the, you can deal with the toilet paper and the shoes and the side of it.
I can't deal with the shoes because it's my shoes. And I have very few shoes. I'm not a fashionista. I have no idea how to do that. So I have one pair of dress shoes that I've worn once. Those got eaten. My sneakers got eaten.
So
a pair of socks got eaten. The cord to our recliner chair got eaten.
So let me add to the list. So you put up the Christmas tree when your mom was here, and I was doing some work today, and then I went out to check on him because you always have to check on a puppy. And I realized he got behind the gate that you put up, and he chewed the Christmas light plug in half. So the Christmas lights no longer work. Well, one of them does, but at least he didn't chew on it when the Christmas lights were plugged in, because that would have been worse. So I've already purchased new Christmas lights.
Doesn't matter. It's not happening.
I've already, I'll do it.
You can't do it. The tree is already decorated.
We'll just add another layer of lights. So
isn't there a way you can splice it back together?
I tried that before you got home, but it didn't work. So we'll have new Christmas lights for next year when we have a fake tree.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to let you know
and
that
a fake puppy
in front of other people in case there was going to be any violence after that. So there will not be. So our first guest today, ladies and gentlemen, is from the Cape Coral Caring Center. It's Julie Ferguson. Come on down, Julie. Big hand for Julie Ferguson. All right.
Just keep it real close.
Yeah, nice and close, Julie. Tell everybody about yourself and how you came to Cape Coral.
Okay. I moved to Cape Coral in
19. That's good enough. That's good.
Something like
19
that.
something.
I've lived here for 27 years, and I started with the Cape Coral Caring Center 25 years ago. And the Cape Coral Caring Center is an emergency food pantry. We help people when they're experiencing things such as serious illness or sudden job loss. People come to us when they're at the end of the rope, and we give them a lifeline, give them lots of food, and help them out in a big way.
Now you've been there, you said how many years?
25 years.
25 years, but they got started, it looked like in 1990.
1990.
So
Yes.
they've been around for a so there's
Long
been a need
time.
around for a long
There
time.
has been there you don't think about that. Sometimes people don't think about those situations, that, there's anybody that needs something like that in Cape Coral. Yes. There is a need. We have a lot of working people around here that, if they get sick or if they lose hour at work, or think about summer times around here, it's a little slow.
Yeah.
So those are times that we really have need for our clients.
And it doesn't take much because things are so expensive. So if people are really just making it every month and there's a car repair or somebody gets sick and there's an extra doctor's visit, I mean, that can push people where they have to make some really tough decisions.
It absolutely can. We had 2 hurricanes last year. Thankfully, it didn't really affect a lot of people, but you know who it did affect? The people working in a place like this. They didn't work for 4 days. They didn't work for September and October. They didn't work for 8 days. They don't get a paycheck if they don't work. So, little things like that the average person doesn't think about can really cause a lot of trouble. We see people, in all kinds of different circumstances that you just really wouldn't imagine, but they need help. And it's so nice to be able to help them in a really great way.
Now, do you have a physical location?
We do. We're not too far from here in South Cape. We're at 1420 Southeast 47th Street. We've been in that location for about 3 years, and have a real nice facility. People walk in and they're like, "Wow, your building is really, really nice." It's a nice place for people to come in and to be treated respectfully, to be treated kindly, and to know that somebody really, really cares.
If someone is out there and is in need of that, what do they need to bring? Like, they need an ID, or what do they?
The first time they need some kind of ID. They need some kind of a legal ID. We ask for a few different things because we do have some requirements. But anybody that walks in our building will leave with food no matter what. We're not going to have anybody hungry. We don't want to see that.
How many people would you say? Is it mostly Cape Coral? All Cape Coral, or
we are for Cape Coral residents. If somebody comes from outside Cape Coral, we will certainly give them food. But we will tell them, this is the place where you can go in Fort Myers. This is the place you can go in North Fort Myers. So we'll give them information.
So roughly, how many people do you think you're helping in Cape Coral, on a monthly basis or an annual?
It really depends. It kind of goes from month to month. We're busier in the summer months. Right now, we're very busy because we're helping with Thanksgiving. Just help with Thanksgiving. Still Thanksgiving on the brain. Thankful. And now we're helping with Christmas dinners, and we will also be giving Christmas toys.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's keeping us very busy.
So
And is it non-perishable items?
We give a big variety of things. We give fresh produce. It's mostly non-perishable, but we also get bread every day from the Publix on Santa Barbara and Cape Coral Parkway, and we also get fresh meat, our frozen meat that we're often able to give.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm fascinated by whether that thing's coming down or not over there. But so how many people do you think you help?
We usually help 5,000 or 6,000 people every year.
Okay, and mostly in Cape Coral.
Yes.
Well, mostly by far that number would definitely be just Cape Coral. Even though some others might be involved, we don't really count if someone comes from outside Cape Coral.
Is that repeat people, or is that?
Is this Phil?
This is Phil.
Phil got stuck in traffic on his way here. Welcome, Phil. Welcome. How are you? Phil Deems is also part of the Cape Coral Caring Center. Come on, Phil, have a seat. I'm going to turn your mic on. Thanks for coming in.
Now, how are you guys funded? Like, how do you?
We are funded by many ways. We get Mostly local people. We don't receive a lot of funding from anything else. So a lot of churches. We were founded by a group of churches in Cape Coral, and that the church that is behind the Cape Coral Charity Car Show that we're going to talk about here in a minute. Cape Coral First Methodist Church was part of our founding. So they continue. A lot of different churches sponsor us, many individuals, several foundations. We just get kind of funding from everywhere.
So you don't grant money or anything like that?
Yes, we get grant money. We were fortunate to get a grant from the Community Foundation yesterday that was for our car show. That was awesome. And we get grants from several different places. The Gunterberg Foundation and others support us.
So Phil, what is your role with the Caring Center, and how did you get involved?
The Caring Center is one of our budgets in our church, Methodist Church. So it was very, it was just natural for the show, which is my hobby, cars are my hobby, to kind of blend it into a benefit for the Caring Center. Back in 2017 was our first show at JC Park, and we very quickly outgrew that. And so now we have found a new home at Mariner High School, and we filled up the parking lot. We had over 500 cars show up this last show. Our following is more than just Lee County. We have cars that actually come across Alligator Alley to be at this show. That's the kind of show we have.
So
And how many cars did you say?
Over 500. We're expecting that or more this time. Like I said, we fill up the entire campus, which is several acres. We have such a following with spectators that we even have a trolley that takes the spectators from the parking lot to the show. And so we're very happy about that. And last show produced up, you probably told them, $110,000.
I haven't yet. $110,000.
Wow. Well, how do you make the money from a car show? A lot of the times people have car shows to draw free car shows to draw people to a restaurant or something. So how do you make money?
Good question.
Thank you. Ding, ding, ding.
Here's how you make the money right there.
Sponsors.
Lots
of sponsors.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is what we call our charity family. And all of these sponsors, all these logos, all these people are really vetted. They're great people, and we give these in the goodie bags. We'll have 400 goodie bags that these will be in. And this is designed so that we can give back to the charity.
All right, Phil, I need you to sit down. You're out of the camera now. I want people to see you. We're on Facebook and YouTube, just so you know. Everybody's got to see you.
Don't want to break the camera. But anyway, that's the purpose. And the answer to your question is that we have a lot of different avenues of income that come in. Our charity family, for example, the gold sponsors are $2,500. The co-sponsors are $500. The show itself will bring in, if we have, say, 400 cars registered at $20 a car, that's $8,000.
I see.
We sell shirts. We have a 50-50 drawing, and we have a lot of avenues of income.
And now the admission is free for people?
Admission is basically free for the spectators, but we do charge $5 a car.
Right.
Now, the show cars are $20 day of the show. Car people look out the window at 6 in the morning, and they say, am I going or am I not? So we don't have pre-registration because you can't have somebody standing at the line saying, well, did you register? Oh, yeah, I'm registered. You got 6 cars behind there boiling because of the fact they're holding up. A lot of these cars run hot. So we just do $20 day of the show. A lot of shows are more than that, $20, $30. But we kept it at 20 because that's a fair figure for what we give back.
So how many years did you say you've been doing this event?
10 years. This will be our 10th year. And Julie has done a fine job to get this moving. She is a great speaker.
Yes, she is.
We have a great DJ with speakers throughout the whole campus. So she speaks 3 times at the show
Nice.
as far as what the Cape Coral Caring Center does. The show is 2 things. One is to have cars and have fun. Number 2 is to raise money for the very worthwhile cause of the Cape Coral Caring Center,
And
which feeds the people that have no money for no reason of their own. We're talking about no cause of their own. Death, disability, illness in the family, can't get to work, lost a job, or the job hours have been cut back.
Phil, I'd like to ask you to break out of your shell for the next question. So, Julie, Tom Hayden is watching, and he says, ask Julie about the Caring Center being a resiliency hub.
We are actively a resiliency hub. We are registered with the Red Cross. We thankfully we haven't had to use it, and I'm saying now that we're prepared that we'll never have to use it. But
What does that mean? What does that mean?
In times of emergency, what that means is that once the storm is over, the Cape Coral Caring Center will have air conditioning, will have power, will have ice, will have all kinds of things to provide for the community. Everything that we didn't have after Hurricane Ian, we will have in this unnamed storm that we're not going to have.
Yes. So somehow you got a generator of massive size.
Yes,
from
we
somebody.
we have a very massive generator, the which paid for by the Red Cross CAP program, and we have cooling tents. We have we're working with the city on getting more and more sustainable for an emergency.
Now, you said this raised $110,000 last year.
Yes.
So let's say it raises $10,000 this year. How big is your budget? How much money do you actually need to make your, to make what you need
To
work?
make it work.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I can't spit it out.
Our 95% of every dollar donated to the Cape Coral Caring Center goes to our program, which is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Right.
that's a huge number. And we generally we generally spend about $700,000 or $800,000 a year
Wow.
to provide for our community.
And that's mostly by buying product that you have to then.
Yes,
turn
buying
around, you turn-
products
Yeah.
and help and helping our clients with all their needs. Yes.
I want to add one other thing. Maybe you've already done that, but every dollar that our car show collects goes 100% to the show.
100%.
Our overhead is several $1,000s, and that's paid by private donors. Now, when you get the solicitations on the phone, for somebody that wants to donate something for whatever, if you ask them, well, how much of my $100 that I'm donating goes to that, they almost hang up on you. So
Yeah.
our show's a little different. When you donate a dollar goes to the Cape Coral Caring Center, and the private donors pay for the overhead. Now, the other thing about it is, did you tell them about the 8-to-1?
I have not.
Shame on you.
Phil, before you
We
got
just
here,
got talking.
before you got here, we were just talking behind your back, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Every dollar, people say, well, I don't have a lot of money to donate. Every dollar donated to us is worth about $8.
Wow.
So with our buying power, that's how it works out. So so even people that just have a little bit, we make it go a long way. We have 4 employees, 2 are full-time, 2 are part-time. We have very low overhead. So
Well, you have to in order to give away 95%
Yes.
of the dollar.
Kidding.
Yeah.
our money donated goes to
So you have
our
a lot
program.
of volunteers too, I'm guessing.
We actually have a waiting list of volunteers.
Nice.
Which is wonderful. It's I think that's a real testament to
Mhm.
what we do and how we do it. Volunteers, we've had volunteers that have been there for 20 years.
Wow.
So they just love what we do. They appreciate what we do, and they it's difficult. Yesterday we saw someone who had just had something devastating happen to him. and our volunteers have to deal with that. They have to deal with somebody who, had terrible accident. And, but yet the way that we are able to help our clients, it helps them get through it. We want our people when they come in, they might be crying when they come in, but we want them to leave with a smile on their face. We do everything that we can so that they're smiling when they leave.
By the way,
Now, let me just ask-
yeah, I just want to mention, we talked about the car show. We didn't say, I don't think we said when it is. It's Saturday, February 21st. Next year from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and it is going to be at the First Methodist Church.
Mariner
Mariner
High
High
School.
School.
Mariner High School. It's
See that
it's
in
put
big
on
red
by
letters?
It says,
Location.
it's put on by the church. It's going to be now.
Sponsored
Don't
by
go
the
over to
Methodist
the
Church.
Methodist Church because no cars will be there.
Yeah, no.
It's at the
Mariner High School.
Mariner High School. Sorry about that.
It has become a whole family event. It's family friendly, and people come every year and bring their entire family because it's so great to see all of these fabulous cars and get to eat food from the trucks and meet everybody, and it's a fun family event.
Now, do you give out awards for like best in show and all of that with the car? Okay.
I'd like to address the trophies that we hand out. These sponsors are the ones that pay the money. So therefore, we have no class judging because that's a way you get crossways really quick.
Yeah.
Because my car's better than that, and how come you did that? We don't get into that. We're a church organization. So the people that do the paying, which is our donors, they select the car of their choice. I
Good.
happen to be the MC. So at 2 o'clock, we call the donors that are going to present. We furnish a trophy. The smallest ones are 2.5 feet. The grand show is 4 feet,
Wow.
and they're all engraved with the logos and the business names on them.
That's nice.
So what we do is we announce that, and then we try to give back in that we say, okay, this is Joe Dokes. Joe Dokes has got a 57 Ford. He has been selected by Joe Smith, and Mr. Smith would like to speak a little bit about his business. Now, how many shows do you ever hear about that?
Right.
So Mr. Smith can now say, yeah, I'm an electrician, been in business for so many years, and it's a family-owned organization, and we give him 30 minutes of 30 seconds, not minutes.
Geez, we don't even give people 30 minutes.
And some guys don't want to speak at all. I
Sure.
have to speak for them.
Yeah.
So how many
but
trophies do you
that's how
give
we
out?
do. Last show, we gave out 70 trophies.
Oh, 70 of them.
Yeah,
So
this
you-
show will be less.
So you have the sponsors actually that have to walk around and look at 500 cars.
That's correct.
Yes.
Wow.
They pick the car of their choice, and then at 2 o'clock we announce that person to come forward. We present them their trophy. They present that trophy.
Oh, I
to
see.
their
Because you had
recipient.
70
Yeah.
sponsors last year.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, somebody should get a trophy for the most steps walking
Yes.
around looking
Right.
at all those
Right.
cars.
So then we have 2 grand trophies. One trophy is awarded for the best American car that they like, and the other trophy is awarded to the best European car. So that's how that part
Gotcha.
works. Now, one last thing, if I could mention,
You can
we
mention
have a
anything you want,
tribute.
Phil.
We have a tribute at 11:30 to the first responders, to the military,
Cool.
to the law enforcement, to all the people that are what I call the first responders at 11:30. We then announce them to come forward to be recognized at the DJ area. At that time, the medley of all the services are then played. That's, the Army, Navy, Marines, all that. So that's done. Then after that, we have the military color guard that presents the colors. That is then done. And then at that time, at 12 o'clock sharp, we then have the pledge. And then after that, one of the young ladies from one of the schools sings the anthem.
Very nice.
So our show is a little bit different. Now we
Very
try to
cool.
really give back and make it personal, because without those first responders, we wouldn't have a show.
Right.
So is this your biggest fundraiser of the year?
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah.
What are
Big.
some of the other ones that you put on to help?
This is our only
This is
show.
your
it.
only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
long does it take you to organize this one?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you would. Would you like to ask a question?
I would like to ask you, what's your favorite car? Because you said you're a
Well,
car
I
guy.
have a favorite. I'm a small-time collector, and I have a favorite car. My wife Susan bought it for me. And it's a '57 Fairlane red and white convertible,
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
and it's sweet. I drive
It's-
it every day when it's a
It's
decent day.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now, the big
That's a
question.
nice gift.
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
She
The,
loves me.
the
Yeah,
big-
she does.
Yeah.
Sue also volunteers at the show, Phil's
Yeah,
wife.
yeah.
by the way, the big question is, how many cars do you have?
I'm up. Well, I'm down to 14.
14
Yeah,
cars.
I'm an old 50s collector. My
Yeah.
cars are 50s on back. I've got a lot of flathead Fords, just stuff. You know, they're all drivers. They're not what I call trailer queens. They're just drivers, but they're a lot of fun. I have several grandchildren. They all love to drive them. And
So,
It's
Phil,
kind of
all
a family-
14 of your cars are drivable.
oh my, yes, oh
And-
yeah.
Okay. How big is your garage, Phil?
Well, I have 2 warehouses,
Warehouses.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
and they're not pretty. They're working warehouses.
Yeah.
You know, but
Not
that's
one of those
keeps
fancy
the rain
They're,
off.
they're,
Toy
they're not
boxes.
fancy. The
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like-
every morning, do you just go to one of the warehouses and you look and you say, I wonder which car I'm going to drive today? Or do you have like
Well, I'm
A
very blessed.
rotation?
Very blessed. I generally drive the one that starts.
why are you so picky, Phil? Why do you got to be so picky?
It's called batteries, good fuel,
Yeah.
carburetors that are not stuck, and just the list goes on with old cars.
Do you-
These new cars today, you just push the button and you're ready to go.
I know, but then when they don't work, they're
Yeah, yeah.
you can't do anything about
Yeah,
it.
A screwdriver and pair of pliers
No,
will not work today.
Not going to work.
Do you,
In the car show, do the cars have to be driven there, or can they be trailered in?
We have one guy that brings in a car hauler, and he has 6 cars on his hauler,
of his own
and we don't care as long as they got some
Okay.
4 wheels. We're not just come and have fun.
and 20
Right.
bucks.
$20.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
and that's the rest of the day.
So, Phil, do you get like a bulk deal on car insurance? Like, do you get this I mean, two
No.
for the price of one or something?
No.
Because they all have to have
You-
insurance on them, right? All 14 of them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a company called Haggerty that specializes in old cars and
Yeah.
stuff. They're very, very reasonable. And whatever you insure your car for, if it burns up or whatever, it's full
Yeah.
price. There's no haggling about it.
So, do you have any? What is the most recent year vehicle you own?
Well, probably the most recent year is my wife's Bonneville, which is 68. It's a
The most
Bonneville
recent year is
convertible.
1968.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's my more recent year,
Yeah.
68. Then the rest of them fiddle down to 56, 55, a lot
Crazy.
of 47s. We've got, I've got a
Good
Jeep
Lord.
that'll be tomorrow at Zach's. It's a 48 Jeep. It's a military Jeep, but it's designed for flags and military thank yous and that type of stuff.
Do you pay some kid to scrub them down and spot, and
No, they like to drive them, but they don't like to work. That's called work.
yeah.
But
So,
not that they wouldn't. They would if I asked them to, but I'm kind of particular. So that's my fun.
so Phil, why is it important for you to be part of an organization like the Cape Coral Caring Center?
The reason I like to be part of this show is that we have been in town since the 70s, 75. We had 15,000 population here. I've been in business for all those years, the business, and we've been treated very nicely. We're very comfortable, and it's just a way to give back. And it's kind of goes with my hobby. It goes with this gal here because it's a worthwhile thing. And I'm all for the underdog. And we have a lot of people that's got troubles. And if there's a one way I can help to do that, I'm in.
What did you do for a living?
I'm in commercial real estate. I
Okay.
do sales.
Oh, you
and
still work?
leasing.
I didn't mean to.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, with 14 cars, I just figured you were spending
I
all
gotta
day with
keep
them.
working. That's exactly right.
That's how he can afford his
Yeah.
14
Yeah.
cars, right?
So that's very small compared to a lot of the guys that attend this show.
Wow.
We've got guys that attend this show that have several cars in their garages that are 100,000 or more. Mine are not in that league.
Wow.
I'm a $20,000 and $30,000 type guy.
We had 6 or 7 Lamborghinis last year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Had a lot of Lamborghinis.
This is a great fundraising idea. The wheels are spinning, dear. The wheels are spinning. So, Julie, any final thoughts on what you want the folks that are watching to know about the Cape Coral Caring Center and how they can help? Can they just donate cash if they want to?
They can donate cash. They can go to our website, which is www.capecoralcaringcenter.org, and make a donation. They can donate food. We would love to have anybody come by, look, take a tour of our building. We're very proud of our beautiful building. The Cape Coral Charity Car Show over these 10 years has raised over $500,000, and that was a big part of helping us get into our beautiful building.
Wow.
Can people also drop off food
That's what
products?
she
or-
Oh
said.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes.
But with
Hey,
your,
I missed that.
I mean, that's great, but because that's what I was thinking. Well, drop off food, but when you get for every $1, you can get $8. That's
Yeah.
you're better off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Right.
Either,
Take
either works
whatever,
good,
but
but
yeah,
but
yeah.
I
But
got you. Yeah,
that was shocking to me.
and that's very real, very real.
We also appreciate this opportunity that you've given us to get the word out.
Oh, for
Thank you
sure.
very
And
much.
we'll
Thank
keep
you.
pushing it out on our 2
Yeah.
Facebook pages and our YouTube channel, and the Cape Coral Charity Car Show, huge car show, is Saturday, February 21st at Mariner High School from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Get there early so you can see all 500 cars.
I'd like to add one more thing. We have a website, and if you'd like to be up to date on what we do and where we are and what's going on, it's CapeCoralCharityCarShow.com.
And we'll share that
And
after the
on
show
that
also.
site, you'll also see a 65-minute video of our last show.
Oh, cool.
So that gives you an idea of what's going on. And again, thank you so much.
Thank
Yes,
you, Phil.
Thank you, guys.
Food
Thank you,
space.
Julie. Thank you very much. Big
Thank
hand
you.
for the Cape Coral Caring Center, and their upcoming car show is February 21st. Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Before we get to our friends from the animal shelter, it looks like Maria's here from the Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to talk real quick about come on up, Maria, about the Festival of Lights, the Holiday Festival of Lights, which is tomorrow. We're going to be broadcasting our show live 4 to 7 o'clock in the big white tent tomorrow. Is it okay if I keep this one, Phil? I'm going to keep that one. Thank you very much. Come on down, Maria. Did you bring your sidekick, or Phil's dropping papers everywhere? Oh, geez, Phil. Phil needs an assistant. Maria, how are
Here
you?
comes our producer.
Yes,
She's going to help him out.
Gloria, she's just bent down. The camera's right behind you. Just thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, all right.
I'm sorry. I've
Maria.
totally okay.
Maria, how are you? Maria, what is your role at the Chamber of Commerce?
I'm the membership relations and events director.
Yes, you've set me up nicely. Tomorrow's big event it starts at 4 o'clock.
Yep, it's 4 to 10 o'clock.
And tell us a little bit about exactly what people can expect at this event tomorrow.
This event has been going on for over 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have some great free community attractions. We have a real snow slide in Florida.
I heard
Takes
about
a lot
that.
of ice to do that, 15 tons. We have a transforming police car, which puts on a nice show for the kids. We have 5 performance stages with local talent, which is great. It's so nice for them to be able to showcase local talent. And then on top of that, we have a beautiful kids area sponsored by Gator Mike's Family Fun Park. And it's full of bounce houses, free kids activity. We'll have vendors, food. It's a great day out.
And the major
Yeah, you're going to have 70 vendors. That's what I read. So that's
Over
awesome.
70, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Santa Claus is going to be there, right?
course.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's coming down on a nice hot rod.
Yeah. Oh, he is.
Is
Yes,
Phil
he
going to
is.
be driving it?
That'd be funny. We saw Phil driving Santa Claus down
In
in
his
his
Fairlane.
Impala. So now I forgot what I was going to say. Tomorrow, what was I going to say?
So the Cape Coral Parkway will be closed.
Yes.
What time
Yes.
does that close at? Do you know?
We start the closing at 4 a.m.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's going to
And
be.
then
You
it will
guys are going to be up early.
Oh, yes, we will be. And then it's not going to be reopened until probably about midnight.
Yeah, because you have different stages on different ends of the parkway, right? So that you're kind of trying to spread the people out from one end to the other.
Oh, plus it's a very huge event.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And
How
I
many
know what I
people
wanted
are you
to say.
expecting?
We get at least 15,000.
Oh wow.
Nice.
It's
Crazy.
a great community event. All the families come out. Even the adults come out to our Coco Bongos and our beer tent.
Yes.
And
Speaking of the beer tent, I hear Gloria Tate is going to be serving beer at the beer tent tomorrow. So
Yes, she will. So make sure you tip well because it will go to the GAC,
What
the
is the G-
Government Affairs Committee.
Oh, the GAC,
Yes.
the Government Affairs Committee.
Yes, and that's the tent that Miss Gloria Tate is going to be working at.
Is that the Chamber's Government Affairs Committee or?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
not the city's Government Affairs Committee.
No.
Okay, a little confusion there. So the major sponsor is Incredible Bank. How do you say it?
Incredible Bank.
Incredible
Yes.
Bank. I've never heard of that bank until I came to Cape Coral. Is it everywhere?
They're very great in the community. Yes.
Wisconsin
They're
Bank?
from
Wow,
Wisconsin.
I didn't know
Yes,
that.
they are.
Wisconsin.
They're the major sponsor. It's actually called Incredible Bank event, right? They're all over. That's
Oh yes, because they're our title sponsor. Yep. Holiday
Okay.
Festival Lights presented by Incredible Bank.
cool. Anything else you want people to know about tomorrow? How they
Come
how they-
out.
where
we
they
could
where do they
use-
park?
Any public parking area is fine. You can park behind the Guanamias parking complex, behind Big John's. If you want to lend a hand, we can always take volunteers. Any way you can get involved, even just taking your family out and enjoying the day. Free pictures with Santa. Just
Tree
enjoy
lighting.
the holiday. Yeah.
The tree lighting.
We'll do a countdown to the tree lighting. We have North Fort Myers High School Band
Sweet.
marching down the parkway to bring Santa in. It's a nice, we'll have some real snow for you guys too.
So for people that don't know, if they're coming from off Cape Coral, they come over the bridge, and then at what point does it close?
Del
What point of the
Prado.
road does it close?
They can make a right on Del Prado and then a left onto 47 Terrace.
And
park
that's it.
back there.
After Del Prado, it's blocked off until
Until Coronado.
the end of the night. So
Yes.
yeah.
Basically the whole day. We start at 4 a.m. and we don't stop until about 12 a.m. So that's why we need a whole bunch of volunteers. It's
Still.
how we keep a free community event is volunteers, our lovely sponsors, our amazing vendors. Keeps us
Cool.
all going.
Thanks very much for coming in, sneaking in,
thank
Maria.
you.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
guys.
The Incredible Bank Festival of Lights, Holiday Festival of Lights is tomorrow. And thank you, Maria. And before we get to our final segment, I want to let you know that sponsoring the show tonight is Sean Carter from CarterGetsLoans.com. Buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make, and having the right guidance can make all the difference. Sean Carter with Movement Mortgage is here to make the process simple. Whether you're a first-time buyer, upgrading, downsizing, or looking to invest, Sean will walk you through your options and help you choose the loan that fits your goals. You can go online and check him out, CarterGetsLoans.com, or you can call Sean. He's sitting in his car right now with his cell phone waiting for you to call at 574-320-4840. That's 574-320-4840. And we appreciate Sean being a sponsor and coming to the shows and talking to us very much. By the way, if you're watching, please follow us on Facebook and share this Facebook page and YouTube channel with your friends and family. We also now own a Facebook page called the Cape Coral Residents Group, established in 2016. And we're trying to clean that one up a little bit, keeping it positive, everybody. We're trying to keep it positive with all the events and activities going on, and also talking to the people that are running for office and also talking to the city council. And speaking of the city council, we start our new mayor show next Tuesday. It's actually called Mondays with the Mayor, which is why we're starting it on Tuesday. No, we're going to have it on Mondays, but the mayor is traveling this weekend, so we're starting the first show on Tuesday and every 2 weeks. It's going
And
to
you're
be
going to do that
it's going to
remotely?
be remotely for now, until we see how it goes. So that starts on Tuesday at 5 o'clock. All right. The Cape Coral Animal Shelter is another fabulous organization here in Cape Coral. And joining us is Liz McCauley. Come on down, Liz. Is Joanne here also? All right. Liz and Joanne from the Cape Coral Animal Shelter. And we're so excited to have them both on and talk about what's going on at the animal shelter and how people can help out. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you sit. Wherever you'd like to sit would be perfect.
Just keep it close.
Yeah, nice and close with the microphone so everybody in this massive audience can hear you.
Hi,
All right. So you are,
I'm Liz McCauley.
okay.
Liz. And
And then that must be
Joanna Lordo.
Joanne. So Liz, Liz, tell everybody what your role is there and how you came to the shelter and why you do it.
Why I do it? Because I love animals, and It's my passion and my calling in life. I got into animal welfare about 20 plus years ago, dating myself now, but in Pennsylvania, I ran a very large open admission animal shelter, animal control facility. And I wanted to get out of the cold weather and move to Florida in 2017, and went to meet Joanne, and she told me what she was doing. And I couldn't believe it. I was so impressed and so blown away by her and her vision for the shelter. And I said, I want to be a part of that. So by the time she opened, she was getting ready to open in 2019. I threw my hat in the ring and never looked back, because it's been the best experience in my life. So we opened in 2020, and we're doing phenomenal. And it's all thanks to this lady right here.
So it hasn't been going on then that long, relatively new.
We opened in 2019, or 2020, excuse me. We started in 2019, setting everything up. 2020, we opened, and 4 days later, COVID shut the whole world down.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a great start, but we survived. We pivot and did a lot of great things, and I'm happy to announce that we've done over 6,000 adoptions in less than 5 years, or less than 6 years. So yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So Joanne, how did you get involved, and why did you start?
You
this?
started it, right?
You started it,
You
Joanne.
started this,
It's all my
Joanne.
fault. It's all my fault. My husband and I moved down here in 2006-07. And at that time, we were donating to a local shelter, and we realized in the growing Cape, especially with the help of Gloria, we really understood that there was no place in the Cape for animals. So we took it upon ourselves to start.
Wow. So there was no place before you started.
No, there was nothing here in the Cape.
So people had to go to the Lee County Animal Shelter.
They went to
before
Lee
that.
County or Gulf Coast or ARC or one of those. But, at that time when I moved here, there was about 140,000 people, and I knew we were growing quick.
Oh man.
Now we're
Wow.
over about 230. So,
Yeah.
and we're growing again. So we started with a shelter about 10,000 square feet, foot one. And now we're expanding to a 20,000 square foot shelter.
We're yes.
Now, when you as you started, how many kennels did you have? How many kennels do you have?
Really,
I mean, not enough, but
not enough. And I'm going to let Liz tell you a little bit, because she's the genius behind this with the foster program.
So we only have 12 kennels. And
Yeah.
when Joanne wanted to hire me, I walked in and I was like, what in the heck do with only 12 kennels? And we have made it work, because we have a phenomenal foster program. As Joanne said, we try to get the animals, we have them there, and we have a lot of animals at our shelter, but we also try to get them out into foster homes as quickly as we can, especially young kittens, young puppies, seniors, any animals with any kind of medical issue. We try to get them out in foster, and we make the best use that we possibly can of our 12 kennels, and we have 3 cat rooms too. And as
I
Joanne
can't-
mentioned, our
I
expansions.
can't believe you only have 12 kennels.
I know,
That's
right? I
crazy.
can't believe it either. If you come by us, you'll see that we use every nook and cranny of the shelter, and it's only about 8,000 square feet right now, right?
So we designed this kind of like a compound, like you would have in a college. We knew that there would be 3 different sections that we would grow and expand. We knew that because of the community. We knew that also because it's very difficult walking up to people that really don't know you and asking for $50,000, $100,000 to help us do this. So we really had to prove ourselves. We started with a almost a 10,000 square foot shelter, which also has a low cost medical facility that helps a lot of the seniors and the people on fixed income, because you can get great medical veterinary care at a lower cost.
so that's housed there as well. Besides the kennel is the vet clinic.
Yes, that actually is right in our building. And the intent with the new building, we're actually planning on building a 19,000 square foot shelter facility right on the same property.
Wow.
And that's going to move all the shelter operations over and expand. We're going to have 46 kennels instead of 12. We're going to have 6 cat rooms instead of 3. A big community room, which is going to be phenomenal for the community, which is what it's all about. And then we're going to take our existing building and convert it into more clinic space, which we desperately need, which Joanne really designed all that in the beginning to make that happen. And it's happening, and it's pretty
That's great.
incredible.
How much
And
more?
let me just say, it's important
Can
to
I
mention.
ask one
no,
question tonight, please?
It's important to
Just
mention
one?
that I think most people know, but it's a no-kill shelter, because that is not the same for every shelter.
We do not euthanize for space. We never will. We have a dog that we just talked about on the news tonight.
Don't
named
talk
Jing-
about him
oh,
yet. Don't
oh,
talk about
I
him.
can't
We're
talk
gonna
about
save-
him yet.
We're gonna
Okay.
save him
He's
for
got
saving.
a whole like.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
he has a
a,
whole
I got
story.
a, I got a rhythm
Yeah.
going here.
But we had a
So-
dog last week that got adopted that was with us 2 years also, who just did, she had to pick her people and she finally
Yeah.
did. So yeah, everyone stays with us till we find the right home for them.
So, how much did you have to raise to build this new building?
The new building is going to cost us almost $8 million.
Get out.
Yes.
$8
And it is
million.
funded totally by the Cape Coral community and Fort Myers. And we also have people down in Naples that donate. And we're very close. And we're going to hopefully start in March.
So you're going to
Wow.
raise $8 million.
No, you're
We've
already close.
We're close.
When did you start that fundraising?
We're always fundraising.
I know, but when you decided you were going to get a new building?
Right from when we opened up the doors, we
2019.
knew we had to.
Wow. I mean, that's a lot of
Yeah.
money.
Well, it's really not. If it's a 19,000 square foot building, if you do the square foot per plus fixing
No,
the
I don't mean
medical
it that
clinic.
way.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
raising that much money is a
It
lot.
sure
of,
is, and it's a lot of
Wow.
work.
Yeah.
And so a lot of corporate sponsors,
None.
no corporate
A
sponsors.
few. We've had some incredible companies in the Cape that have helped us out and helped us with grants. And you mentioned Incredible Bank before, and they helped us out as well.
Yeah.
We also are working with several businesses, and I have to say, a lot of the contractors or the subs, plumbers, electricians, Jeff Clary for Clary Excavation, they've been helping us so much. So
When you
Wow.
first open up, you don't have any pets there because you're not here. So you first open up, and then where do they come from? I mean, they just start running in the door.
I'll let Liz take that.
I get that question all the time. Where do they all come from? So we, of course, help Lee County first and always. We help Lee County Domestic Animal Services. We take a lot of their medical cases, a lot of bottle-fed kittens, as much as we possibly can. But we also work across the entire state. Luckily, I came into this job with contacts throughout the state and other rescue groups. And there's a lot of really desperate areas in this state. State of Florida is in a crisis when it comes to animals. We're the 4th worst state for euthanizing animals in a shelter, which is to me ridiculous because Florida should not be in that unfortunate situation. So we work with rescue groups in Homestead, Tallahassee, the Seminole Indian Reservation, all over the state, and they come to us and ask for us to take them because they know Cape Coral is such a wonderful community.
And you
they
keep
love it.
them, and you keep them until they get adopted.
We absolutely do. And we provide all their medical, get them, of course, spayed and neutered and
Mhm.
microchipped, and find loving homes for all of them.
How many? It's just dogs and cats, or do you have iguanas and birds and lizards?
We just do dogs and cats right now. We did a couple critters over the years, but it's mostly dogs and cats.
If someone wants to adopt, how much is the adoption fee?
So that ranges. It's very, very reasonable. Puppies, we do a little bit more and because they require, a lot more in the very beginning. But some of our adoption fees are as low as $50. Some of the cats are $20. So and again, we don't make money on adoption fees.
Right.
That is just helping us to try to recoup some of our costs for the adoption. Every animal comes to the adopter that has been spayed or neutered, microchipped, up to date on vaccines. A lot of times we provide dentals, which is a big thing we do, and they come all ready to go. So it's a bargain, actually.
How many dogs and cats do you have right now?
112.
112
total. I think it's about 60 cats and the rest are dogs. And we're
Is-
going to have a good
That
adoption
includes-
weekend though.
Yeah.
That includes the clinic and the fosters.
So that includes the shelter and the fosters.
Okay.
Yep. And
The shelter.
yep.
sorry.
But we're going to have a good. We had nine adoptions yesterday, and I think we had 12 today. So
Very nice.
Wow.
it's
Eh,
going good.
Yeah, and so the one dog that you posted, I was driving, so I almost crashed looking at the dog. But you posted something about a dog you've had for 2 years. Can you tell everybody about it, where they can see the pictures?
Yeah, that's Jingle. So Jingle was adopted out as a puppy, and unfortunately, later on in the next couple of years, he developed severe allergies, really, really bad. People just couldn't handle it, and they were moving, and it's a long, sad story. They didn't want to surrender him, but they did. And he came back to us, and we didn't know what to do. We were at our wits' end. We've actually been at our wits' end for almost a year and a half with our vets, really trying to hone in on what he was really allergic to. And we finally got it. We finally got to the point where he looks amazing. He's always been a great dog. He loves other dogs. He loves people. And the volunteers have done so much work with him and training. He's about as good trained as definitely better than my dogs. But he
Have
he's
you
now
heard my
tonight,
dog
yeah.
ate the Christmas lights?
I
So
heard all about
definitely
that.
better
Yes,
than
I did. Yeah. Yeah. Ours are in the same
I'm
boat.
waiting
But
for him to
anyway.
come back in the house one day with one of those frogs. You know, those frogs in the
Don't
Yeah.
say
backyard.
that.
I mean,
That'll be the
Get,
end of that.
get that out of their mouth right away because
Yeah.
they're bufo frogs. You're in trouble.
yeah.
But
I've never mind.
Never mind.
But anyway,
Go ahead.
Jingle is up for adoption, and we're hoping with this, his name's Jingle because he came into us as a puppy at Christmas time, and we're hoping that this is the Christmas that he finds a home. I mean, he is such a wonderful dog, and
Well, what is he allergic to?
Yeah.
well,
what was
dust
it?
mites for one, which is unfortunately tough.
Who's not?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But we've worked with him. We have special food, and we're through our clinic. We are able to help any adopter. We're going to talk them through the whole process. We're going to help financially with that through our clinic. So we know that this is the Christmas, right? Everybody, this is the Christmas
This
that
is the Christmas.
Jingle is going to find a home. So,
So
he was
all
on the
these-
So
news
it's
tonight.
special food, medication.
Yeah, it's really nothing. It's nothing that crazy, you know.
no.
But
we've got one, yes, with allergies and one with seizures. So I
Yep.
mean, it's manageable.
Yeah.
it is manageable,
But
and
you have,
yeah,
to put the love in.
we love them. We all love them very much.
So these are all volunteers.
Supporters, volunteers, husbands, same thing.
Did you
same
say-
thing?
did you
Board
say-
members.
Did you say husbands?
Yeah, my husband's here. Joanne's
Oh, okay.
husband's here.
Different husbands. Gotcha.
Some great volunteers, and Gloria, as Joanne said, Gloria is one of our board members.
Thank you.
Our friends from a credible
yeah.
bank who support us
Yes,
too.
we're
as
gonna have him on after you guys to talk about all the stuff he does for the community. So
Do
is
you
the-
do
let me-
puppy
let me-
classes
let me-
too?
Oh man, you keep
We do. We
interrupting
have a
me.
certified trainer. Our shelter manager is a certified trainer, and we do puppy classes and training classes.
I'll be sending two
We'll be looking
over.
for 'em.
One
Let's-
dog and one human.
Susan.
We don't do humans. Sorry.
Susan is watching. By the way,
I'll
Robert.
even send the treats.
Robert Mason says hello to both of you, and also Susan wants to know about Rosie. Who was
Roseanne.
ask about Rosie? I don't know.
Okay, so Roseanne is we call her a lifer. She's going to stay with us. She's already very old and has
Okay.
some medical issues, but she came to us from a very, very, very bad situation in Miami. She was being used to breed dogs for dog fighting. So she had a lot of scuffles in her life, and we thought she liked other dogs until she got with us and decided she doesn't like other dogs. And she's very selective on her people. Now, there's a lot of people in this room who she's fine with, but not everybody.
Yeah.
So,
You
know-
because of her situation, we decided to keep her with us, and she's kind of our mascot. She lives in my office, which is interesting. But she's very sweet to us. She's
You
like
know-
one of the staff now. So
One of the things I love about Sheriff Marcino is his love for pets, and some of the pets that we saw at GoFar and what happened to them, mostly in Miami for some reason, or in that area. I'm just totally dumbfounded by the way people treat dogs.
Let me just tell you a little bit something different about the Cape Coral Animal Shelter and why we started this up. It's not only to help Cape Coral. If you ever go on our website, you will see that we help other rescues, we help other shelters, we help them get the materials they need. We donate to them constantly. You mentioned GoFar, which we love.
Yeah.
We love Sherry and her team,
Mm-hmm.
and we work closely with them. We're doing free spay and neuter, not only in our own area, but we will also do it in Homestead and throughout Southwest Florida. And a big thing we're doing right now, and Liz's an initiative that she started, was with the Seminole Indians. A lot of the animals get dumped in those lands.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And they're dumped in those lands, and they're either eaten or they're run over
Holy moly!
or all of this kind of stuff. We get thousands of animals from the Everglades and the Indian reservations.
Is the problem people don't spay and neuter their pets, or is there a problem that they
is
just don't
exactly
care?
And it's also, you have to know that, so we get a different group of people that come into the country that are not educated in animal welfare. And they're for breeding them and trying to make money. And if it doesn't work, they just drop them off
Oh, my.
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we deal with every day. It's what Liz deals with and her team.
Yeah, there was a situation in Lee County in the county. I'm not trying to get political, but what happened was the guy that was running the shelter, or somebody was running the shelter, said it was cat season, and I was like, I'd never heard of that before. Like, it's cat season, and apparently there's some season where there's just more than.
They multiply a lot. They breed at a certain.
Is there a problem in Cape Coral with stray cats or feral cats?
yes, there's a problem everywhere with
But-
stray cats
but
and feral.
Let me tell you
but-
something we're
yeah.
really proud
Yeah.
about. Go ahead, Liz. Tell them. So I didn't even know that this was happening. Our staff on Sundays was actually doing a TNR
Mm-hmm.
on Sundays. They're working with rescues, and they're collecting these cats in these areas. We're bringing them in. They're being spayed and neutered, and then they're released again. So
Okay.
it's a TNR trap and release
Yep.
program, and we're doing that for free or low cost.
Yeah. So do you guys have adoption days throughout the year that you want to talk about? Or
You can come into our shelter any day except Monday and Wednesday. Those days we're closed and we clean a lot. But any other day you can come in at 12 o'clock. We open. You can walk through. We have the staff will take you through, or volunteers will take you through and show you all the animals. If you like to adopt one, we do a meet and greet with that. We do a very, very good job of placing the animals in the right home. I think that's
Right.
important. I think that's another thing that sets our shelter apart from a lot of other shelters across the country. We have adoption counselors, and you'd be surprised how many times somebody comes in for one dog that they saw on the website and they leave with another one
Sure.
because they realize that dog's not the right fit for them. But, oh, wait a second. What about that one? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like to sleep late on Saturday. That might be my dog.
Yeah. Do you ever
So-
have people that come in and you look at each other and say, "There's no way that person's walking out with one of our dogs"?
Honestly, yes.
Okay.
But we don't try not to judge ever. We go through all that, but there's just some people. I think I would say more times it's not even so much we're just straight out denying. We're really trying to encourage them to adopt the animal that's right for their lifestyle.
Right.
And sometimes, older people will want, a dog that is a puppy that, is going to be crazy and it's going to knock them over. And, we try to discourage that. We try to steer them toward the ones that are a little calmer. And,
Yeah.
I'd say that happens more often. But, again, we try to find the right lid for every pot, it's like we say.
Is do you guys take some of the dogs and cats out to an event ever? Because I know that's a ton of work.
Yeah, we do. We take them out. We're doing a lot of great things in the community. We're doing something with Broadway Palm coming up next year for cats that I'm really excited about.
Oh, that's
Details to
perfect.
follow. We do a lot of stuff with the Cape Coral Fire Department and the police department. Anytime they have an event, we're out there. The sheriff's department as well. We do everything we can to promote. Our Facebook and our social media is phenomenal. We
Yeah.
have a great staff member who does that. And our volunteers, be honest with you, our best cheerleaders. I mean, they are out there in the community all the time talking about how great we are, and we appreciate that.
Do you have a waiting list for volunteers too, or could you use more?
We can always use more.
And what are
Yeah.
what are some of the things that you might need? Because I know some of the other shelters sometimes they need towels and things.
Food and
Yeah, what do you need?
We're good on towels right now, but we always need supplies. We have a wish list. If you go to our website, CapeCoralAnimalShelter.com, there's a wish list for both Amazon and Chewy. It's very easy to go on there, click a few things, and send us some things that you can afford.
The easiest
And
way. Yeah.
nothing goes to waste. What we can't use, we share with all the other rescues. As Joanne said, we just took some supplies up to Go Far the other week, last week, and any other shelter that needs our help, we try to help them as well.
And always spay and neuter your pets.
Yes.
Yes. Any final thoughts?
And
on-
microchip them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good point, Glo.
Yeah. Any further thoughts on anything you want people to know about the shelter?
It's the holiday season right now, and we are working with a lot of businesses and people that want to leave a legacy in the new building. So we have a lot of naming rights that are available.
Ah,
And if you'd like to contact either Liz or myself, that would be wonderful. I mean, it's a great thing to give back, and we give it all back. So please help us out.
Yes.
can you say what it costs for naming rights, or they're all
We
over?
have things from $250 or $150 bricks, all the way to a room that our biggest stuff is probably $500,000.
Yeah.
That'll be a corporate sponsor, or hopefully my husband will open up his checkbook.
Yeah.
Wow.
Knew you was the reason you were here tonight.
Wow. Does he have 14 cars too?
Nope.
No.
One nice one, though.
All right.
But so we have benches. We have from $500 up to just what everybody can afford, 5, 10, 15,000 for kennels, 5,000, different things. Just
So-
see us and we'll tell you about it.
So Dan Shepard is watching, and he says all of your volunteers are welcome to come to Island Time Village at no charge. Thank you for
Nice.
your services to the community. So
That's nice,
You wanna
Dan.
go
Thank you. He's
see,
a nice little property
yeah.
on Pine Island.
We had Dan
Yeah.
on last week. He's a wonderful man. So thank you guys so much for coming on. If there's
Thank you.
anything that
Thank you.
we can do to help, just please let us know, and we're happy to help. Big
Thank you.
hand for our
Thank you.
friends from the Cape Coral Animal Shelter. And before we go, I want to bring Sergio up here from Incredible Bank, because he was scheduled to come on with Maria, but we just missed him. And he He does a lot of things in the community with the bank. So he must have come right from work. He still has a name tag on. So
Yeah. How is everybody?
Good. How
Thanks
are
so
you?
much for having me. Great. Thank you so much.
tell everybody what your role is with the bank.
Well, first of all, just a shout out to the animal shelter. They just do so many amazing things in the community, and anyone who is looking for something special to do in the holiday season and really support just one of the most amazing causes in the area, please do come visit the animal shelter. They're so essential to the community. So I'm always glad to hear them and everything that they're doing. But yeah, I'm the market president at Incredible Bank. So we're a community bank from Wisconsin. I feel like, I've probably told this story about 1 million times over the last 3 years, but we're a community bank from Wisconsin that has some roots down here in Southwest Florida, and just realized that there was a need and a desire for really unique and tailored banking services, kind of old school banking, where people feel like it's a home more than just coming into the bank to do a transaction. So we decided to bring the bank down to Southwest Florida, and now we have our branch over on Skyline, and we're in the process of building another branch on Pine Island, has a temporary location right next to it. But we're really passionate about the community and the markets that we're in, and just supporting our customers and what they're passionate about too.
So
There's
that
a lot of people from Wisconsin
Yeah,
down here
for
too.
sure.
Midwest
so-
is big
Do you-
Midwest presence.
So inside your bank, do you have, like, instead of lollipops, do you have like cheese curds?
So really funny
'Cause
question.
then I'm signing up.
Yeah, we we don't have cheese curds, but we do have Wisconsin popcorn. Comes straight from Minocqua, Minocqua Popcorn Company, and it is
Interesting.
delicious. You got to come try it. And during the holidays, we have specialty flavors. So that's one of the unique things. Everyone that comes into the bank, they say, "This looks like I'm coming into a Starbucks." And people
Yeah.
come in the morning. Sometimes they don't even do banking. They come in, they grab a cup of coffee, they grab their soda, they come say hi.
Yeah.
We know everybody by name. Open the door for them, and
You need a
they just
Kringle.
enjoy that experience.
You need a Kringle. Yeah, some Kringle up
so
in there.
that'll make your second branch.
That'll
in
be the
Cape Coral?
second branch in Cape Coral. Yes.
And your name is all over this event tomorrow. But you guys love sponsoring the community events.
We just love being able to bring happiness to the things and the people that make other people happy in the community. This is a big event. The chamber works so hard. I know Maria was up here earlier. They work so hard to put on special events that kids and families can enjoy. As somebody who wants to see this community grow, and for us wanting to be a cornerstone business in the community, it's only meaningful to us that we get to invest in the growth, the happiness, the passion, and special moments of our community too. So we love being able to do that. It means everything to us.
When are interest rates going to come down so I can refinance my car?
Good question. Interest rates are already starting to come down.
Oh, they are.
We've had some drops over the last couple of months. I'm anticipating another one in December, and then we'll see them coming down a little bit over the next year as well.
And
So
the
And-
stock market's been going gangbusters.
yeah. It's an interesting economy, right? Everybody wants to guess what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. You kind of just got to let it play out, and never let opportunity cost take you away from making a decision that may be important to you and your family.
What are
That's what I
some of
always
the
say.
services that you offer besides just, checking accounts, saving accounts, that kind of stuff? Full service?
Great question. We are a full
Well-
service bank. We've been around since 1967, so everyone thinks that we're
Wow.
a new bank,
Wow.
but we're not. River Valley State Bank, under the same ownership since it started, same board of directors. Incredible Bank's kind of a fun story, big marketing thing there, but with Incredible Bank, it's really because we feel like we serve incredible people. So that's why the name is on the door. But we're a full service bank. We're heavy into commercial and business banking. A lot of people don't know that, but we do around anywhere from $400 to $450 million in commercial loans a year. So we very much like to invest in our service industries. The bank was started by farmers. The owners of the bank started, Nicholas Farms is what started the bank up in Wisconsin. And the reason why the bank started is because they walked into a bank one day and asked for a loan back in the 50s. They said, "We don't lend to agriculture." The owner said, "Well, that's kind of the backbone of the country is farming and agriculture." And they said, "Well, we don't lend to them." He said, "Well, one day I'm going to buy a bank and I'm going to lend to small businesses and farmers." And that's exactly what he
That's
did.
crazy.
And now we've kind of grown into this enterprise, a larger community bank that really takes a concerted effort into helping small businesses and medium businesses of all sizes, really grow to accomplish things to help the communities that they're in.
How many branches total do you know?
17
In Wisconsin and here?
between Wisconsin, Upper Peninsula of Michigan,
I
and
gotcha.
Florida, 17 total branches.
Now, when people come to the event tomorrow, where can they find Bank's tent, and where will you be?
Yeah, I think we'll be right over there on the corner of Vincennes and Cape Coral Parkway. So we'll be right on the corner there, right in front of the Chambers booth.
Gotcha. Any final thoughts on what you guys like to do for the community?
No, we're really excited about the event. I would say anybody who's interested with the bank, you'll be so pleased to come in and talk to our team. I always tell people, you know, I can sit up here and say all the great things about the bank. I let my customers and my clients really do the ones that are talking. So check out both banks on Google. Look at the Google reviews. You'll be shocked to see what some customers and business owners say about us. You know, it's my job to talk great about the bank. I prefer to let my customers tell other customers or other prospects how great the bank is.
Well, thanks for coming on, Sergio.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
and
it.
appreciate you
Thanks, everybody.
sponsoring the event.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
And we want to thank all you guys for coming to the show tonight. And don't forget, Tuesday is our first show with the mayor. Next Friday, Lori Lehman will be our guest. She's on the city council. And after that, Brian Hammond from the Lee County Commission will be our guest. And then we're going to take the holidays off. And I might take you out for dinner.
You're getting me a tree with lights because I am still stewing this whole time about this tree with the lights.
No, the lights, one set of the lights still comes on. They're not all off, just one set, not all of them.
I just don't think you realize how much work it is.
No,
to
I
put
did. Your
those
mom
lights
really,
on the tree.
Your mom really worked hard at putting that tree up. So thank you all for coming. We'll see you on the beach this weekend, and we'll see you next Friday here. Oh no, we'll see you tomorrow night. Under our tent with all of our vendors every 15 minutes tomorrow. So get ready.
All right.
Thank you all and have a great night. Bye-bye.